So, part one of the breakfast club here. We're at Neli G's to start off with, aren't we? And good English breakfast, great service, and we're going to be doing these every so often, so you get a chance to have a look at where is great to have the best breakfast.
Oh, I've just scraped the chair.
It's all right, I think you'll be all right.
Ah, dear.
Good.
Morning, Darren.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm all right. I'm good. I'm very, very good actually this morning.
And we are in one of your, well, not even an old haunt, is it? It's very close to your heart.
It is. We're in Neli G's Gastro Cafe along the New Golden Mile, which we had a nice video of the other day, didn't we? Doing the tour there. And we're in Neli G's Gastro Cafe, which is famous for the great breakfast, the English breakfast.
I've got the menu in front of me.
I'm
already looking at it, but you know this place very well, don't you? Intimately.
I do. Yes.
Tell us.
Intimately, yeah. I used to own it. Yeah, I've ran this for 4 years. Lovely thing about this, and the reason we're doing this as well, is that where can you find a decent breakfast?
Yes.
And there's only a few select places, isn't there? Because you know, with the British market, the English market, we do like home comforts, don't we? It's lovely to do the tostado and the tomato and it, you know, the Spanish Mediterranean breakfast, but sometimes you just want
a big fat sausage, don't you? Oop.
Yes. Well, you're very particular on your sausages.
Do you know what? Yeah. I like all the unhealthy things in life. I love a sausage. I love a burger. So I have become a little bit of an aficionado. What am I going to get here?
Well, you're going to get. You have to. If you're going for the English, what are you going to go for?
Well, I don't know. Let's have a look at the menu.
Okay. So the Neli G special is the kind of signature.
Well, I've got a reputation in London hotels. That sounds dodgy.
Oh
cut that bit out. No, but
cut.
You know where they come round and take your order in like a nice hotel in London. You know, what would you like today? So tea or coffee? Blah, blah. And when it comes to the food, I say, "Can I have 6 sausages?" And they're like, "What do you mean?"
Did this the other day.
I did.
Where were we? You said
in IO, 4 sausages and a bit of toast.
Yeah, and they're
because I didn't really want the toast. Right. I thought if I just ask for 4 sausages, he's going to think I'm a bit odd.
Okay, so
because I like to dunk it in my HP. Straight down the lug hole.
There's no finesse.
No, there's no finesse.
Jeez. So basically, everything on this menu, we've got everything from like the sweeter stuff, the American style pancakes, bit of porridge. You've got granola on there.
Granola.
Now,
you see, my head's telling me granola, but my heart is telling me sausage sandwich.
Are you not having the full English? Do you not like a full English?
Don't like eggs. Don't like bacon. Don't like black pudding.
Well, you're screwed then, aren't you?
I don't like my beans touching other products.
Right. Go for an English.
I think you should.
Yeah. Alfredo's here as well, and he'll definitely go for the.
What do you think he'll go for?
He's got to go for the full English. Not even the special. The English is.
I've got experience with Alfredo at breakfast time, and he does like a porky breakfast. Okay.
Morning. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Morning. Now.
Do you want another coffee?
Yeah, I'd love a coffee. Yeah.
I quite fancy the breakfast baguette with 3 sausages, please.
Now, it's a question. Do I go for the Neli G special or the full English?
Depends on how hungry you are.
Yeah.
Just go the whole hog.
The whole hog. I'm going to go for the whole hog.
Okay. Black pudding.
Black pudding, yes please. Can I get the Cumberland sausages though with that? Yeah. Please, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, when in Rome. Thank you very much. Lovely.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
People don't understand what goes into the work of a real estate agent.
No.
And yesterday was a really good example because I know that you were working till about 10, 11 o'clock, weren't you?
Absolutely. Yeah, talking to clients in America.
Yeah.
And also local clients as well. And yeah, it's one of these things that I think when you're passionate about something, you know, there's and making it happen and just being there to kind of look after people in different time zones. It's important.
People think you just have the job of showing properties and that's it. Nothing else kind of happens. But obviously we need to plan the tour and plan the journey for those clients. And I think it's very different to say in the UK when you're dealing with a domestic market where you have your stock and you know it and it's probably all in one little area and then you just open the door and show them and then if the client wants to see something else and you haven't got it, it's like, well, I haven't got it. Yeah. Here it's very different because what I've found in 20 odd years experience is that you need to have a plan B, a plan C, a plan as well as your plan A. And they can go out the window. So it happened to one of our sales consultants yesterday, didn't it? Where client had told her he wants to buy a penthouse.
That's right,
and have a particular budget.
And a budget only of that.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden,
overnight it's changed.
Yeah. But interestingly though, we're finding that some of the stock levels actually at the moment, there's not a great deal of quality product out there. So we're really having to I search, aren't we?
Yeah, I think the product as well that we were talking about yesterday with that particular client, thank you, was a very large penthouse, ideally 4 bedrooms. There's not many exist because most developers, they build their blocks of apartments mainly 2 beds for the yield, and then on the penthouses or maybe on the corners they'll do 3 beds. Very few of them will do a 4 bed because they don't recognise that as being where their market is. If you want a 4 bed, normally you're then into a villa purchase. So I think clients need to realise if they want a very large penthouse, choices are few and far between in terms of what was built, never mind what's available.
So just lick the spoon, is that all right? Right?
Honestly, disgusting habits.
Absolutely.
And then in the villa market, for a similar budget, maybe slightly higher, again, there's not a lot of stock because the villa market has moved.
Yeah, sure.
But it's incredible, as an agent, how the end of your day can come and you're thinking, oh my God, I've got like an hour left of the working day, or maybe not even that. I've got to actually go into my little black book of contacts to try and find some properties for this guy for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's where experience counts, product knowledge counts, because I think the client looks at you and thinks, oh, they've got it covered, But actually, you go home and go,
that's right.
And that's what was happening last night, wasn't it? There was a lot of toing and froing between you, me.
But we come up, absolutely. But we come up with some really good solutions for the client, and I've got a very, in fact, we've got 3 clients we're working closely with today that I'm feeling really positive about, and I think we're gonna help them out. I think they're gonna get exactly what they need. So I'm feeling good about it.
Darren, where are we exactly?
Where are we?
Yeah, you mentioned the new Golden Mile. Just remind our one viewer, remind my mum where we are in relation to anywhere that people might know.
Well, this is one of these hidden gems, which if you live here, you'll know it exists. And if you're here on holiday, actually, if you're here on holiday, you might stumble across it because over the back of where we're at, we're near Benavista, just on top of Benavista, where they put the new McDonald's in. And Benavista,
I know that.
Oh yeah. But Benavista itself has been around for a long time, hasn't it? The whole strip here, and it was developed, I think it had its heyday.
Oh, hang on. He wants to come into the video,
doesn't he? Is he?
We're done with him, aren't we, really? I mean...
Yeah, but you know what? He is loved.
But is he useful?
He's like a teddy bear,
but
isn't
he useful? Should we just keep him out?
It's like an angry teddy bear.
Sorry about that interjection.
Yeah.
He just wants to come into the shots.
I know he does. Oh, we get him in. He's having breakfast, though. So when we have
Are we treating him to that?
Yeah. So when breakfast arrives, he'll
tuck in.
He'll tuck in as well. Very nice. Oh, lovely.
Oh, wow.
Oh, thank you very much.
I got a little bit of salad as well.
Wow.
Yeah, don't worry. Have you got a couple of saccharinas before?
2?
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Okay, so this is the sausage test. Because I know how particular you are with the sausages here.
So So you've got sausage, beans, mushroom, black pudding, bacon, hash brown, tomato, and eggs.
I have indeed. It's very nice.
That's pretty good, actually. That looks good.
Looks good, doesn't it?
If you like that kind of thing.
Yeah. Right. Are you a ketchup man?
No, I'm not. I'm a HP sauce man. But I don't like HP sauce touching my bread.
Did you know the thing? Apparently, what you do, when you can't get the sauce out of the bottle and it sticks. Do you know there's a technique to that? No, not that. No. What you do is you turn it up and you tap the wrist of the hat. Is it coming out?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. So it's when it's sticking, it's not. So you just tap like that and they gently pull out. But that's actually a bit sloppy anyway. But if it's stuck up there, next time, if you're in a bottle, you just tap the wrist and it would just gently, the friction.
I thought you had to give it
No, you don't do that. You just do a little tap like that.
Wow.
Right, let's give this a go. Let's try the... Did you want a close-up of my sausage, Alfredo?
And brown sauce?
Yeah. Yes, so I think when you move over here for the first time, I think certainly you've been here longer than me. I've been here 12 years. I think you've been here 23 years. It's a long time, isn't it? I should have gone for. Jeez, man, what is in that? Crikey, straight up the nose. Oh, jeez. Black pudding?
No.
All right.
Yeah, I've just got a soggy bottom.
Give it a wipe. For anyone watching,
No, there's no one left.
great coffee, good ingredients.
Yeah, nice, great coffee. I enjoyed my sausage baguette. Freddie, would you like mine? Fuck me, my side salad.
I won't eat today after this.
No, I won't. Which is a good job because we've got no time to eat after this.
It's going to be a
We
busy
are
one.
busy.
It's great. I love
Everywhere.
being busy.
Yeah,
It's
you
great,
do.
isn't it?
You
It's
do.
really good.
Yeah, you've got a few balls in the air, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, for February, early Feb, we are really busy.
We're busy. We're getting a lot of good inquiries. You know, we had, I think, 8 or 9 yesterday, all of really good value in terms of budget and, a real mixture of inquiries. Because that's the other thing as well. You know, back in England, for instance, if you want to go and look at a house, you want to look at a certain type of house in a certain street, in a certain location, you kind of know what you want. Whereas a lot of our clients, they don't really know. It's a second home. They've got lots of options. They don't need it, and they don't need that. They might want that. So you need to know a lot.
Yeah.
You need to be able, like we were talking about yesterday, you know, we needed to throw in villas and apartments and penthouses and different areas. If you haven't got that knowledge, then you're out the game, really.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's interesting, isn't it, that clients come over and they've got an idea of what they think they want. And actually then they go, well, no, I might actually look at this now, and it might be more budget, or it might be a completely different property from a penthouse to a villa.
Yeah.
Can't compare the two, really. So it's always interesting and fascinating. But I think the key thing is we can always help. We can always give them advice and support and tell them, you know, what we think about it and offer that help, which is really handy.
So. And it's the way you do it as well. I think if you've got rapport with your client, which we always do, I think, they like you, you like them, you want to do your very best for them. You can have the audacity to introduce different concepts and say, have you ever thought about this? Have you thought about that? Or what I do with some clients is I say, look, right, I really want to take you to this place. I know it's not on your radar. You probably never thought about it before, but can I take you? And they're like, oh, okay, go on. And I'll say, okay, I'll buy you lunch if you hate it, kind of thing. And we just,
All right, so in your experience then, what percentage of people go for the wild card, would you say, in the pub? Because that's an interesting one. The wild card is always maybe a pocket listing, something off market, or something you think, well, we'll just try it out. What would you say?
It's very often they do.
Really?
It is, because I think it doesn't become a wild card. It's because you've picked it, because you get to know the client.
Yeah, you know. But again, the location we're in, I mean, what's your thoughts? It's New Golden Mile. There's a lot of things happening in here, in this area. We're kind of in between, where would you say? We've got Cancellada just to the west, and then down we head towards San Pedro, don't we? So kind of sandwich in between the two.
It's not far from anywhere now, is it, this area? Now that they, 10, 15 years ago, they built the tunnel under San Pedro. So beforehand, it used to be quite a bottleneck of traffic, didn't it, at the Ronda Road junction. And to come this side and be like, oh my God. But so now you can just fly through. It's much easier. So I think the location here is really good, because you literally have got San Pedro, then Puerto Banús, Marbella to the east. And then to the west, you've got Cancellada, Estepona, which is, what's the word? Booming. That's the word.
It is booming. The flowers are booming.
The flowers are blooming.
Do you know what? They got more flowers than I've seen.
Yeah.
Also, the back of this area, we've got El Paraiso, which is really popular, isn't it? I mean, there's a lot of, I would say, a mixture. Well, there's a lot of villas over one side of it, and then you've got a mix-up, and then immediately behind here, you've got a lot of the townhouses and the apartments, which I think they were built in the mid to late 80s, so the first generation of property down here.
Yeah.
Quite good value for money, but it's more of a dated classic look, I always think, isn't it? I mean, pros and cons with that, I suppose, if you like a bit of character. Yeah,
because it's quite a well-established community, El Paraiso, and the golf course is very well-established, one of the oldest here. So, the houses tend to be a bit older. There's a lovely area in El Paraiso Medio, because there's different parts of El Paraiso. in the Medio section, there's a lovely development of homes by Single Home, one of the best developers here, and you can tell them because they're just a lovely design. And so, yeah, there's different types, different styles, different ages, but price point isn't too bad. You know, you're not in a secure gated enclave like Zagaleta or anything like that, so it's not, you know, you don't pay that premium. But you know, I think for the access to things, near schools, near the coast, I think it's a great, really solid area for family living, second home ownership, holiday home ownership. I think it ticks a lot of boxes. Thank you. I think we're done with this. We're just going to tuck into the toast.
Okay.
Good. So that doesn't do it for me.
Look
at that. Look at that.
You can't beat a bit of Warburton stick slice, can you?
That's what it is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Can you?
That's what I make at home. But I used to have brown. Now I've gone back onto white because I just think I'm 54.
Have you got? What are you got in there? Have you got any jams?
No, we need a bit of jam, don't we? Oh, just trying to make an appearance again.
I know. We're having brekkie.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's lovely. Thanks. You see the problem I've
Close
got.
the curtains. Yes. Anyway,
That was good.
good.
Super. First one, Nelly G's. Lovely family restaurant, Gastro Cafe, open days, 7 days a week.
Yes, it is.
8:30 in the morning till 4:30.
Yeah.
And Sunday roasts every Sunday. Kids play area, terrace space. A little bit noisy out on the terrace, but you're in this area, so you can expect that. But I think the quality of the food, presentation of the service is always good. So
it is consistently good.
Yeah, and it's been nice to, as I say, have a chat with you about things over brekkie. We try and do that every so often.
Shame we've got to go and do some work now, isn't it, really?
Yeah. We're going to do a combination of kind of easygoing breakfast and then a posher one maybe as well.
Yeah.
Good.
Very good, thank you.
Lovely. Thanks, Sean.
Do you want to get the bill?
Better get the bill.
I forgot about that bit. And my gastric band or whatever it is. Now, see, people think we don't work, we just have fun. It's
coming out my nose.
And now everyone knows it's true.
You and your gastric bloody... I think you should try the black... Have you ever had black pudding? Oh, you've got to try it. I think we should get you...
No.